Hi guys, this is Casey Tech Talks and I'm back with my second video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how do we transfer data from an Android phone to an iPhone. If you're actually setting up a new iPhone, how would you get all of your data that you need from an Android device into the iOS device? And this hopefully also includes the WhatsApp data transfer also. A number of people I know are concerned about losing their WhatsApp data, WhatsApp history when they move to an iPhone. I think you know that WhatsApp backup on Android happens on Google Drive, whereas on iPhone, the WhatsApp backup happens to the iCloud, right? So when you are setting up a new device like an iPhone, if you bought one recently, there is still a way to get all of your WhatsApp data from your Android phone onto WhatsApp. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about some of the nuances, how the process works, and what the experience is for the data transfer. Okay, so let's get started. So I have this iPhone here that's in the setup mode. Let me do some basic setup to start with. I don't have any other iPhone right now or an iPad right now. I'll click on setup without another device. Okay, continue, continue, setup for myself. I'll do the Face ID setup later. Let me put in a password. Okay, so after the password is set up, I come to this screen, which is you've got to transfer your data and apps from iCloud backup, from another phone, from Mac or PC, from Android. Let me click on from Android because I guess this is the big billion sale season and the Amazon sale season also. Recently, iPhone 15s have got released. I'm sure a number of people might have taken this opportunity to take a plunge into the iOS ecosystem, buying a new phone. So I hope this video is going to be useful because in this video, we're going to have a look at how can I transfer data from my Android phone onto iPhone and pretty much not lose any data in the process, including WhatsApp. All right. Okay, so let's begin this process. So it says if you have an Android phone, you can transfer your photos, messages, etc., onto the iPhone. It asks me to download, move to the iOS app on the Android device. I click on continue. It would give me a one-time code. Now I've got the app installed on my Android device. I agree with the privacy policy. I click on continue. I click on agree. It needs me to enable Bluetooth and location. All right. Click on settings. Continue. It is asking me for the code, which I will enter now. All right, I've entered the one-time code. You would see that the iOS device has recognized the Android phone now. It's waiting for my Pixel 4a, which is my current Android device, and I'm moving to iPhone 11 in this case. All right. So it asks me on the screen to select what I want to transfer. I want messages, I want contacts, calendar, Google account, and I don't think I need the photo library because I think there could be a lot of data. So if you select it, I think it should be straightforward, but I'm not doing it because we can save some time. Display settings, no, I don't want to do that. Accessibility, I don't want to do that. This is very important, WhatsApp, right? So this is a very important step, guys. Have a look at it. It asks you to transfer your chat and media history to your device. You won't be able to transfer later if you skip this step. This is very, very important. You need to click on start, all right? And if you stop this process anytime, what will happen is WhatsApp will log you out of your Android device. You won't lose the data on your Android device. You can always log in back to WhatsApp on your Android to get all of the local data that you have. But you've got to start the process once again on both the devices. So be sure that you really want to make the transition and only then click on start. Otherwise, it's going to log you out of WhatsApp on your Android device. And again, you'll have to sign in, etc., right? I hope that is very, very clear, guys. So that's an important point to make note of. Click on start. All right. It's actually preparing all the chats and it's asking me to keep the phones unlocked and this app open. I think this is one of the most popular features people have asked for, and that's the reason why Apple has also given this app iOS, move to iOS on both the app stores, including Android. I think it's actually allowing a lot of iPhone lovers to sort of make the move into iOS without having to worry about the data loss on WhatsApp from their Android devices. I think it's a good move. I think it's preparing all the chats and it's doing the process fairly faster. It's almost done. I'll just click on next. All right. So you would see that I've got 4.7 GB worth of WhatsApp data that I'm trying to transfer to my iPhone as a part of this setup. Okay. Click on continue. Look at this, guys. Okay, I think it's doing some estimation in terms of the data transfer time. Not sure how long this takes, but let's see. About 19 minutes. So I don't think we can keep this video for that long, right? 19, 20, 23 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll come back once the process is done and I'll let you know what the next steps would look like shortly. All right, so we are back again. After 15 to 20 minutes, I got a message on both the devices that the data transfer is completed, both on Android and on the iPhone. So I'm going to close the Android phone and keep it aside because we're done with it. Now the next screen asks me to log in with my Apple ID. You would recall that I'm trying to set this phone from the beginning, right, from the start. And this data transfer process only works when you are setting up the device fresh. Okay, so after the setup is complete, I can actually confirm that the call history, all the contacts, all the SMSs, and all the Android apps also have been installed on the Apple iPhone. It will just ask you for a prompt to sort of install all the apps from your Android device onto this. Once you say yes, automatically all the apps from the App Store would be installed on your iPhone as well. And I've just opened WhatsApp, put in my phone number and the OTP passcode, and it asks me to now move the chats from Android. Let me click on start. It asks me to grant some permissions. For the moment, I'll give full access. Now, remember, it did all the exporting earlier. It took about 15 to 18 minutes. Now it's importing all of the data from that large data file into the WhatsApp application on the iOS device on this iPhone. From what I could see, I think the SMSs, the call history, the calendar, and all the contacts have been synced without any problems. In fact, whatever unread SMSs that I have and the missed calls I have on the Android, they perfectly got synced with the same status with unread and missed calls wherever applicable on the iOS device also, which is really impressive and very smooth. And I'm expecting a similar seamless transfer for the WhatsApp as well. All right, so it's taking some time. So I will just confirm once the transfer is done. It's importing all of the data right now. All right, so the WhatsApp transfer process has been completed and I have set up my WhatsApp account with my phone number and the OTP one-time code. I could see that all the files, all the messages, all the media has been transferred successfully. I think the process works really well. It's very smooth and seamless. Not only WhatsApp, but your phone call specifics, all of your call records, your SMSs, and all of the media details, all of the media files like photos and videos, if you want, can also be transferred seamlessly with this move to iOS app. All in all, I've not lost any data in this process, and I'm very happy with the way the apps worked on both Android and iOS. So good job to the developers, and good job to iOS to sort of make this process very seamless. I'm happy to report, guys, that WhatsApp works seamlessly and I've not lost a single group or a single message or a single media file in this process. Also, the other important thing to note is unread messages, unread SMSs, and missed calls show the same on iOS also. So whatever has been unread on my Android, be it message, be it SMS or WhatsApp, the same appears with the same status as unread on iOS as well. So the message read unread status is also being read and imported when I transfer the data. All right, so I'll close the video here, but I'm happy for your feedback and any questions that you have. I'm going to get more videos uploaded soon around iOS and Google Pixel devices. Any questions, any tips you need, or any challenges you're facing with your own devices, ask me and I'll be happy to sort of try my best to respond back to it. Please do subscribe and share it with your friends. All right, I'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.